Holy hole in a donut!
Or maybe a bit more like Bert and Ernie.
Hey, Bert.
This is Luke and Lewis on Triple M Modern Digital.
It's Luke and Lewis for lunch on Triple M Modern Digital. Welcome to the show, everybody.
What happened then?
I am excited.
You were so deadpan before. He was like, mic's on, and then you just went, ah!
I'm switching it on today because I'm a little bit sad that I'm at work because it's Schoolies week, and every
Yeah.
time Schoolies happens, I get really depressed because I never went to Schoolies. And
That's the saddest thing to
just-
come out of the mouth of a 23-year-old. I wish I was on Schoolies.
look, mate, just you miss out on some things in life, and you never get over it. You know,
Yeah.
some people lose a loved one, and they really miss them. I lost Schoolies,
Yep.
and I really miss Schoolies.
You never got to throw up in Surface Paradise at 4 a.m.
Yeah, and it's just really sad. So,
Yeah.
sorry everyone. I think you're gonna have to carry the show, Luke. 'cause-
Okay. Well, in good news, I saw something wild this morning. I was in the supermarket
I'll try and get excited
and I
about it.
saw something wild. So I'm looking forward to telling you about that. Sylvan told you.
Yeah.
And I can't believe it still.
All right. Well, you ready?
It was madness.
I'm gonna turn it back on. You ready?
Yeah.
And we've got a great show coming up, ladies and gentlemen. After the break, this is Luke and Lewis for lunch. I wish I was on school.
You're overcompensated. Lewis, you know that I'm not a stickler for rules.
No, aside from me, one of the biggest rebels that in the world.
Yeah, I mean, well, no, I'm not really.
Well, in this studio,
Yeah.
which is
yeah.
kind of the world. We're a nationwide show.
Yeah. So, well, that's not what the world is.
Well, that's true. Okay, we're getting into semantics here. The point is, you're a rebel.
We're not an international show.
Yeah, that's true.
But yes.
You got about 30 million views with a viral video where you broke rules on purpose.
Yeah.
It's pretty rebellious.
And I stand by it.
Yeah.
I mean, I love breaking a rule from time to time. But this morning, I saw something that even I was like, that's wild. I wouldn't...
What?
I would never go as far as to doing what I saw someone do this morning. So I was
Did
in
you
this...
see a murder?
No. It was probably... Oh, it was, you know what, on par with the level of disrespect.
Okay, well, I hope you called the cops. Are you all right?
Pardon? I'm fine.
Yeah.
I laughed and thought I'd tell you about it on radio.
Okay, all right.
I was in the supermarket
Hang
before
on.
the show.
Let me just... Okay, now I'm ready.
You ready? Yeah, good.
I just had to brace myself there.
Yeah, good. So I was in the supermarket before the show.
Yeah.
And was walking through, and I felt a bit of a rush of wind go past me.
Yeah.
And then,
Windy supermarket.
and then I heard someone went, "Excuse me, mate," and a guy just flew past me riding a bike
What, in the supermarket?
in the supermarket.
What?
Just cycling through fruit and veg. I was like, "What just happened?"
Wait, were they
He had
shopping?
a shopping basket over his handlebar.
What? Wait, like the plastic Coles one or a bag?
Yeah, like a shopping plastic Coles thingo put poorly over his handlebars.
No, this is
and
ridiculous.
he tried to
This is
grab
an outrage.
a mango on the go. Didn't stop. Just was like reached out his hand, put a mango in the basket, kept going.
So
I was
he
like,
nailed it?
yeah.
So
but I
he
was
does
like,
this often then?
I was like, who's in that much of a rush that they're like, oh, I must.
Who has that much confidence?
I don't have time.
Was he wearing a helmet?
No.
What?
Yeah.
What? No helmet.
He went straight past the security guard, and me and the security guard just looked at each other, and I was like, this is crazy. This is like, what's happening? The world's gone
Did
mad.
the security guard do anything?
No,
Did he get out his bike to give chase?
the security guard is bikeless.
To pull him
They
over?
don't supply him with a bike,
Well,
because usually you don't have to chase people down on bikes in supermarkets.
That's insane.
I would think it's almost rude to walk a bike through a supermarket, because I just leave it outside. You know what I mean?
To
Park
ride it
outside,
is just what
go to
gets
your
me
shopping.
is if he nailed that mango grab on the go. That means that he's not an amateur.
No.
He's not some kind of bike shopping rookie.
No, he's done this dance before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like bicycle shopping center parkour.
And here's the thing. I'm like, surely that's against the rules. Like, I know there's
I don't
no
think
rule.
you need. Yeah, that's not written
There's no
down.
rule that's like, oh, no bikes in the supermarket, because no one thinks anyone's that crazy to
That's
try
a
it.
loophole. I'm kind of inspired, to be honest. Do you have a bike?
We could get an O bike and see if we get told off. It was crazy. I don't know what to do with it.
No, you know what?
I was thinking about going home. I hadn't
Yeah.
seen you, and I was like, look, I don't know what to do now.
Almost had a nervous
The guy just inspired me. I'm like, oh, anything is possible.
I was going to take you up on that bike shopping offer, but nothing could make me use an O-bike. Like, not even that. I see that. I'm like, man, that'd be the coolest thing ever to tell my friends that I went bike shopping.
Yeah.
Not shopping for a bike.
Yeah.
Shopping on a bike.
Yeah.
But not bike shopping.
No.
No. Would never
I'm
do
not
that.
paying $2 an hour for mango shopping. All right.
Luke, your girlfriend Emily is a bit of a skincare professional.
Yes, she works in that field. She's studied it. She works at a spa and sells it to people. So yes,
Yeah, so she knows
and
what she's
applies
doing.
it on people.
Yeah, it sounds like skincare is just her number one passion in life.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Like that's not even a joke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like I actually had a big fight with her over skincare.
You're having fights with my girlfriend behind my back.
Yeah, like I almost asked her to you to break up with her.
Were there
because-
any punches thrown, or was it purely verbal?
Almost. I mean, I wasn't angry. She started to get offended almost because she found out that I use a particular brand of moisturizer.
Oh, yeah.
And I assumed that it was the best because, and here's my logic behind it, all right? And I'm pretty sure you'll agree with me, this beats out her beauty degree. It's really expensive. Right?
Yeah. Years of studying and science as opposed to, but
this one's $70, so... Yeah, so
What's the like
Kiehl's.
So
Yeah.
is that like that sounds like the Gucci of skincare?
Yeah.
Which you're a fan of, just buying expensive things.
I have a problem where it's a constant problem in my life where I think that the more expensive something is, the better it is. And I know that's not true, but then every time I go into a store and I'm like, oh, I could get this one, which is, $10, or I could get that one, which is the same thing, but $15. I always go with the $15 one. Always.
You need like financial help. I'm not sure if you know how money works, but
I don't know.
Usually people go if it's the same thing, the cheaper option.
Because I was talking with Emily about this moisturizer, and she recommended me another one. She said, no, this brand is much better. And I was like, how much does that one cost?
I've recently changed my skincare.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, I've never did skincare.
Yeah.
Recently been put on skincare, and
Yeah.
then she's
Well, how much
she
you pay-
bought it for me.
Okay, how much was she paying for skincare?
Mate, she just bought me this moisturizer. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
I
because
just put it on my face, and I'm like, cool. It makes me feel soft.
yeah, so she told me what I should actually use, and then I asked her how much is that, and she was like, oh, it's about $40, and I was like, it's probably no good.
Nah, she goes to like classes and
Yeah.
like hears professionals speak about skincare. So, I mean, that's why she would have got offended, because she
Yeah.
would have been told by someone that your brand is not good and her brand is.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like if
And I just have no logic behind me
No.
other than imaginary numbers from a system that someone
you're
made
paying
up.
for a brand name. Clearly,
Yeah, pretty
But
much.
It's
But
like,
I do that all the
it's like
time.
buying Ray-Bans.
Yeah, like with Ray-Bans, I buy Ray-Bans as well.
You bought some in New Zealand.
Yeah.
You paid like $270 for them,
Yeah,
and I was like,
and then you walked into a
"You're on
service
Triple
station.
M Modern Digital money. Like, you need to calm down. You bought a Gucci belt and Ray-Bans,
Hey,
but you can't.
hey.
But you go, I can't afford a car. You're like, what's wrong with you?
Okay, no, look, now that Triple M
This-
Modern Digital sold out and has ads, I'm going to buy a car, okay? And I'm not going to buy like a regular normal
We'll get
car.
Triple M Modern Digital to buy you a car.
Yeah, okay, that'll be our next
They
show.
definitely won't do that.
Yeah, but I do this all the time, and I think I've figured out why. Because the expensive stuff that I buy, it does end up lasting longer, but not because it's actually better quality. I thought about this, and I've realized that the only way I can treat things with respect is if I spent like more than $30 on it. Like if I spend $10 on an iPhone charger, I'm going to throw it around and whip people with
You
it.
use it as a lasso.
Roll my chair over it. Like I don't care about it, but for some reason, the moment it hits $29.99, I'm treating
Right.
that with respect.
So anything on sale, you just disregard it. And
Oh
will-
no way!
Yeah.
Not walking in with a sale. Never been at EB Games in my life. For my comedy special this weekend, quite a few people actually flew down from different states and came to Melbourne to see it,
Yeah.
which was really cool. And one girl in particular ended up booking a week with a bunch of friends in Melbourne, and we performed on Monday. And so we thought, oh, if you have nothing to do, you might as well come see us perform again if you
Yeah.
have that little to do.
Yeah.
And we found out that this girl just finished high school, and she was coming to see my comedy special in Melbourne, Schoolies. And she came by herself with no one else.
No, she came with a friend.
She came with a
from
friend,
Brisbane.
but the friend was out of high school for a few years.
Yes.
So she was the only person in the group of like 5 people
just
who had
graduated.
finished high school, but she kept calling it Schoolies.
Yeah. I spoke to her as well, and she was like, I was like, how are you enjoying coming down to Melbourne? She's like, yeah, Schoolies has been fun. And I was like, all right.
I was, and she was a lovely girl.
I got confused because I was like, oh, did you go to Schoolies with Schoolies last week? Because I lose track of when it is. Like, I'm not a part of that world anymore.
Yeah.
And, and she's like, no, this is Schoolies. And I looked around and I was like, I just can't see many 18-year-olds throwing up.
Yeah, like, because if...
I was just looking around and confused.
If she was on Schoolies, that would mean that we are Toolies for that Monday night in Brunswick.
Yeah.
We were Toolies because she was on Schoolies. Like, I was under the impression that, really, Schoolies only happens because you're surrounded by other people who are on Schoolies, and she wasn't. Like, you can't have solitary Schoolies. You can't have a Schoolie.
Yeah. And actually, how would you know? You've never been on Schoolies.
Wow, look.
You never went.
No, I didn't ever go. It was
hey
actually
guys, Lewis Spears, Schoolies expert. Never been, but I've watched from afar.
Look, what I'm trying to say is if you're not vomiting in the street while the Red Frogs debate whether or not to call an ambulance, it's not Schoolies.
It's true. You sound a little bit upset about this.
Yeah, I never went to Schoolies because I didn't realize that Schoolies was a business. Did you know this?
Yeah.
Like, Schoolies is an actual business that organizes the events all around. I remember when my friends organized Schoolies, I was a little bit late, and they booked a hotel, and then the hotel sold out, so I was like, oh, I'll just stay around the corner. But then I didn't realize to go to all of the Schoolies activities, you needed to be staying in that hotel. I had to cancel it, and I never went.
No.
Yeah, so I was always... So, you know what? I was a little bit grateful that she was on Schoolies because then I could pretend that I was a Toolie.
Yeah. So you felt left out. Well,
yeah.
You know what, mate? So this week's Schoolies week, yeah? I'm not sure. Is it?
Yeah, it is Schoolies week.
You know what?
And I always get depressed around this year because I've never been.
As a special treat to you, you look a bit down over there. Let's give Lewis the Schoolies week that he never had. This week on the show.
What do you mean?
Let's kick it. Let's just do it all.
Well,
we'll hit a nightclub.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let's do Schoolies.
Let's give Lewis the Schoolies week he never had.
Okay, because you've been on Schoolies.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I literally don't know
Wasn't great,
what you
by
do.
the way. You didn't miss much.
Okay. Well, I'm excited. We'll have our own Schoolies, but that would mean that
it's hard. You don't drink.
I don't
alcohol. Drink. It's all right. You can do. I don't know.
But I will bully any Red Frogs.
Do like a
up.
Fanta keg stand or something.
Yeah, awesome. I'll shotgun a Diet Pepsi. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do Schoolies. You organize it.
All
we'll
right.
do it on Friday.
Yes.
We'll do it on Friday.
Nah, let's do it all week. We'll just do Schoolies celebrations throughout the week.
Okay, it's Schoolies week.
Don't want to do it all in 1 week. All in, 1 day because...
Yeah, true.
You know.
It's you only
it's
get
a
Schoolies
week.
once.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so, and anyone who isn't 23, anyone 24 and over, Toolie.
Oh, tomorrow we're playing Spin the Bottle. All right, let's do it.
Luke and Lewis for Schoolies. I had a traumatic Uber driving experience.
Yeah.
On Monday night, I got an Uber to Brunswick Hotel because I didn't want to deal with public transport. I thought, this Uber will be easier than public transport.
Look at you just treating yourself lately. Expensive skincare, Gucci belt. What's next? Uber?
And it was 1.5 surcharge as well, so I'm homeless.
On a Monday night?
Yeah, I know.
Why?
Yeah, I guess everyone's
Peak
going to the
time.
Brunswick Hotel to see me perform. There was about 10 people there. But yeah, so I got in this Uber to save myself the pain of public transport because I'd taken it, to the station and back, and I was just sick of it for the day. And I get in this Uber driver, and normally, right, what I'll do is I'll get in the back seat of the Uber driver, of the Uber car, which I think is universally accepted as hi, I appreciate you picking me up, but please don't talk to me.
That's pretty rude. I always get in the front seat.
But then you have to talk to them.
You're strange with that, where you won't talk to strangers.
I don't want to talk to you. I'm sorry. It's like, you can drive me there. I don't want to talk to the train driver.
Dude, that would be awesome, actually.
No, I wouldn't. I don't want. I just want to sit there. I want to read my book. Okay, I sit in the back seat. I think that's universally accepted as, hey, don't talk to me, man.
I'd ask the train driver to toot it just honk it for me. So you can't really ask that in a car.
Yeah,
You can't
but
lean
no.
over and start smashing the horn. That's
know.
considered rude.
Exactly. So that's why you used to sit
So
in
I
the
was
back
sitting
seat.
in the back. Yeah, so you don't... only if you're sitting in the back to resist the temptation of a honk. That's the only time
Yeah, that's
I'll
true.
allow it.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm in the back seat, and he doesn't understand the "don't talk to me" body language. So he starts talking to me heaps. I was polite, but I was giving him like short answers, and not asking him questions. Okay, so then he starts playing incredibly loud Bollywood music, but like dance remix version. And to be honest, didn't mind it. I was like, I can get around this. As long as we're not talking, I can listen to this horrendous
So far,
music.
this sounds great.
Yeah, so then he's following the maps of the directions that I put in, because I put in the exact address. And then we almost get to the Brunswick Hotel, and he pulls up right next to it. And then I'm literally I'm start getting out of the car. I open the door, and then he just does a U-turn. So I had to slam the door shut in case I hit another car with the door. I had to put my seatbelt back on, and then he starts driving in the opposite direction. And then I'm freaking out, and I'm like, "Hey man, anywhere here is fine." He goes, "All right, cool." And then he drives in the opposite direction for like 2 minutes, and I was like, "Hey man, anywhere here is cool." And he goes, "Okay, sweet." And then he ends.
Why don't you just use your words and say, "Hey, we were just out the front."
So I said that. I said, "We're out the front. You can stop here." And then he drives 2 minutes in the opposite direction, and then he ends the trip on the phone, and then he keeps driving. And now I'm like, okay, I'm getting kidnapped. So I'm like, "Hey, man, please stop the car. This is fine." And he's like, "Oh, are you sure? The Brunswick Hotel's back there." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. We were just there. And then you did a U-turn. I tried to get out of the car, and then you drove away from it. I know." And he's like, "Oh, why do you want to get out here? It's a big walk back." I'm like, "Because I want to get out of the car and away from you, man. The trip has ended. I've paid for it. This is over." And then eventually he slows down the car and lets me get out. And he goes, and then he starts being really nice. He goes, "Oh, thank you very much, man. Have a great night." And I was like, "Yeah, thanks, man." And then I see him on the Uber app give me 3 stars. I was like, "I didn't do anything. You tried to kidnap me, and I just got out of the car." I mean, he made more money. What did I do to get 3 stars?
Were you rudely not humming along to his Bollywood?
I don't know what I did to earn 3 stars there. Like, that sucks. I should have got 5 stars for not calling the police. I had to walk for like 5 minutes to get to Brunswick Hotel.
So he gave you 3 stars. What did you rate him?
I gave him 5. I'm not a dog. Luke and Lewis for lunch. Luke and Lewis for lunch.
And now we're doing this.
Yes, Schoolies! I'm 23 and sober! Woo!
Schoolies Week with Luke and Lewis.
Yeah, that's
That is
right. We're
It's
doing
Schoolies Week. So if you didn't know, Schoolies is this week. I didn't know before about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Lewis informed me because he was a bit upset that he was
I've never
once
been
again
to Schoolies.
missing out. And
Yeah.
you'd be a toolie these days anyway, so...
No, because I think you can only be a toolie if you've already been a schoolie. So I'm a schoolie. You're a toolie.
I don't think that's how it works.
Look, shut up, toolie. Right, get away from me. You're not supposed to be here. I don't know why you're here.
I'm the one
You're
doing
trying
this
to prey
for
on
you.
all my underage friends, man. Like, this is ridiculous.
Why do you have underage friends?
Because I'm on Schoolies. All right? So, in preparation for... Well, you're organising everything.
So Lewis never got to go on Schoolies, so I'm giving him the Schoolies week that he never had.
Yeah.
Now, I think a big thing when you go on Schoolies is, what to expect. You know, like, it's the lead-up's almost half the fun, because trust me, getting there wasn't great.
Well, I've actually been doing a bit of research. I looked up some news articles from this Schoolies week that's currently happening. So, what I can expect...
I'm pretty sure that's what all the cool young hip millennials do. They also look up news articles before they go to the Gold
Dude,
Coast.
this looks great, okay? Schoolies Gold Coast, high-rise balcony climbing stunt condemned by police. So, I mean, we're in a high-rise. I could climb the building.
Yeah, you don't want to be condemned, though.
No. Well, I've got another one. 17 schoolies arrested overnight. So,
We could go out and get arrested.
yeah, we get arrested. I also looked up
Maybe you
Schoolies.
could ride your bike through the supermarket.
Yeah, Yeah.
That'd be wild.
I could steal a bike too. So I've got here on schoolies.com.
Crazy week. How was Schoolies, man? Yeah, just rode through Coles. I don't want to brag, but it was pretty loose.
Man, I just finished high school. A young man's going to have fun once in his life. I don't want to miss out. So I've got on schoolies.com what to pack. Okay, so pack a pair of underwear for each day that you'll be away.
This is just how to pack for a holiday.
Organize an outfit for every day. Pack a toothbrush.
That's fun for you. You wear the same outfit every day.
Make sure you have a case for your phone. I actually bought a new phone case, so I'm ready.
Did you already know you were going on Schoolies this week before you came in this morning?
This is it's just a happy coincidence that I bought a phone case, and it's worked out really well because I thought I would have had to buy a new phone case.
It sounds like you're ready to party.
Man, you can't party without a phone case. So what have you got planned?
Pardon? Oh, well, I was thinking, lots of people go to Schoolies.
Yeah.
It's on the beach. Either you go to Byron Bay, some people go to Bali, Gold Coast. All those three things have in common is beach.
Oh,
right?
Well, so we got
just
going to
putting
the
on
beach?
his sunnies. Yeah, he's getting ready.
I'm ready.
I'm thinking we should go to the beach. I don't think we're going to go to Gold Coast just you. We have to keep doing the show.
Okay.
Because we still have jobs.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean we can't have fun.
No. We'll have fun with the boys. Schoolies.
I was thinking we could head to the beach. They have Dreamworld and stuff. Look, I could maybe find like one of those rides at like a shopping center, like those where you put $2.
That's basically the same. It's basically the same.
Like, giant drop.
I mean, anyway, I've been to Dreamworld, and I'm too tall to ride any of the rides there.
True.
Literally,
So
we've been there before, and I couldn't ride anything. So I'll ride the children's rides.
Yeah, we'll go to a shopping complex, get you on a ride.
Yep.
I'm thinking of hitting up a nightclub. Now, obviously, we get here pretty early in the morning, so we wouldn't go too late. So I reckon we get there like the minute after doors open. We'll party. We'll beat the rush.
We'll start the party.
We'll beat the rush. We'll start the party. We'll probably just worm and then leave. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we'll keep in mind that I don't drink. I'm sober.
Yeah.
So this has to be, very Red Frog friendly Schoolies.
Yeah. You know what? I'll be supplying Red Frogs to you all week in case.
You know what? I reckon we
make
make Mike a Red Frog, so you can just come in and ruin the fun.
Yeah,
right.
When we're partying too much, you know what? Because it'll probably happen. Because I'm a Schoolies veteran.
Yeah,
just because I went the one time, and which means I'm an expert. Chances are I'm going to get pretty loose this week. So if anyone needs,
you just
to
need to rein us
in,
in, Mike.
Say if I make him drink too much Fanta or something on the job, you may be like, "Hey, man, I know it's good to stay hydrated, but there's a lot of sugar in that," and maybe point out the dietary requirements of a healthy, a balanced.
Mike, I'm gonna shotgun a Diet Pepsi. What do you think about that?
I'm happy to help you guys out.
Right, well, I'm going to straw Peter or Solo, so what are you going to do about that?
I don't know what that is.
It's where you put 4 straws in. It makes it easier to scull.
You wouldn't know, you Red Frog.
So
Luke and Lewis for Schoolies. Now, recently, the entire nation voted and decided that we should legalize same-sex marriage. It hasn't been officially legalized yet, but the politicians, most of them anyway, are committing to follow what the people have said.
The vast majority of votes came back yes.
Yeah, which is great.
Very good. Very progressive. Well done, Australia.
Yeah.
And one thing that did come out of this was an interview with a politician named Bob Katter.
Yeah, who was a very vocal opponent of the same-sex marriage thing. One of my favourite moments in his political career was somebody asked him what he thought of gay marriage, and he said that he disagreed with it. And then someone asked him, how would the gay people in your electorate feel about that? And then he genuinely believed and said, there are no gay people in my electorate. And then about a couple thousand people with their hand up was like, hey, Bob, I'm a little bit gay over here, and I live in your electorate. It'd be really cool if you knew that I existed.
Surprise.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess he just wasn't hanging around in the gay nightclubs. He just literally thought they didn't exist.
Which is, very...
Just classic old man thing of, I don't like it, so I hope it's not real.
Yeah. And he came out, he was asked after the plebiscite came back with a positive vote, a yes vote. He was asked about his opinions on it, and this is how the interview went.
And a final observation on the same-sex marriage debate from Bob Katter.
I mean, people are entitled to their sexual proclivities. I mean, let there be 1,000 blossoms bloom as far as I'm concerned. But I ain't spending any time on it because in the meantime, every 3 months, a person is torn to pieces by a crocodile in North Queensland.
And that's just the strangest take.
So many things you can take away from that. Firstly, how uncomfortable he feels speaking about equality, gay marriage equality. Like, right?
Not even equality, just acknowledging that they exist. Like,
Yes.
like even him thinking about them existing is like, what's your? I just
like
flowers and
like
but
he
I
was-
spent any time on it.
It's like he was trying to like explain the birds and the bees to his grandchild or something. He's like, I don't know how to go about this. It's like, mate, it's not that hard to talk about, even if no matter if you're for or against it. He was just like a nervous schoolgirl. And then,
Yeah.
but as soon as the conversation got onto crocodiles,
No,
he was
the
like, now I'm in my
The
element.
conversation didn't get onto crocodiles.
Yeah, he swayed it to crocodiles.
He was just like, oh, I'm really in a tough spot in bloody crocodiles.
So he said that the reason why he wasn't focusing he wasn't focusing so much on gay marriage at the moment was because there is a crocodile problem in his electorate.
And
Which
look,
is fine. He lives in Queensland. That's probably true.
look, to be honest, the way I see it, every 3 months, someone getting munched by a croc, that doesn't seem like a crisis to me.
No.
Like once a week, that's like a crisis. But once every 3 months, I feel like that's almost manageable.
Yeah.
Dude, could you imagine what Bob Catter would think if he found a gay croc just near
It'd explode.
Luke and Lewis for lunch?
Lewis, we didn't cop an invite to the staff Christmas party.
What?
See, this you knew. It was written on our sheet.
Come on, I'm trying to act here. No, but this morning we literally found out about the Christmas party because Mike said, "Oh, you guys going to the Christmas party?"
It was the commercial radio awards first, and now
yeah, we
this.
didn't get invited to that.
The level of disrespect from this industry is phenomenal.
Nobody knows that Triple M Modern Digital exists.
Yeah.
Not even the people who pay us. And they organised a Christmas party, and we did not get invited.
Clearly, our internal marketing campaign has failed.
We need to step it up.
yeah.
We need to do more internal marketing.
Yeah,
because
you know what? That could be the reason why we didn't get invited. Like, we were on the list, and like, didn't those guys put a picture on Eddie Maguire's head? Oh, no. Cut them off.
No, Eddie probably doesn't want to meet us.
Yeah, they
now.
probably didn't want Eddie to murder us at the party. It'd be like a big game of Triple M Modern Digital Cluedo.
Yeah, but I just think that the disrespect we get shown is off the charts. Like, you can't organise a work Christmas party and invite... There's literally probably about 500 people here that are invited, and we're not. But what's even more annoying than that is that Mike was invited.
Why is that annoying?
Because how could you invite Mike, but not us?
Because I don't just work on your show. I
Yeah,
work
you
on
do.
other things
No.
across the
Oh, okay.
He
so now...
panels cricket like twice on the weekend. He thinks he has a job here. All right, mate.
Yeah,
All right.
come on, mate. You're on Triple M Modern Digital, okay? Don't act like you're some big shot radio player. You're not cheating on us. At best, you're flirting with having a career, okay? All right. So, well, okay, tell us about this party, because apparently you got an email.
We found out, so we walk in, we're playing the show, and Mike's like, just casually brings us up, like, hey, so you guys are coming to the Christmas party on Friday? And I just thought he was joking. I thought he was like trying to do a thing where he's like,
Is it this Friday?
yeah,
Oh,
don't make out like you're busy.
no, I am not busy, but it's like...
But you're on Schoolies. This is your week to let your hair down, all right?
That's true. Well, yeah, I want to go to the Christmas party on Schoolies. This is just ridiculous. What is the Christmas party, Mike? We don't know anything about it.
Yeah, so it's this Friday. It's about a 10-minute walk from our building here, and it starts at 6. And the theme is denim and diamonds.
There's a theme, and we...
But I bet you there's KKs and we don't have anyone in it, do we?
As far as I know, there's no KKs.
Also, quite a bit of discrimination going on. Oh, hey, Dave.
Hello, boys.
How you going?
You're invited to the Christmas party. and I am listening.
Boss Dave, we're invited,
Yeah,
yes!
we got invited to the Christmas
That
party.
was, the literal boss, like the big boss of Triple M, just came in then.
I thought we were going to get fired.
Yes, I was like, oh, I was about to pack my bag and leave.
All right, we just got invited to the Christmas party.
Oh,
I need to get some denim. We got to get some diamonds.
diamonds,
Hey,
oh.
Dave, if you're still listening, give us a pay rise. We need to buy some diamonds.
And some denim. I don't even know I can afford that on Triple M Modern Digital money.
This is Luke and Lewis for lunch. briefly, just before that song break, we were talking about how we weren't invited to the Christmas party, but everybody else in the office was.
Yeah, so there's a staff Christmas party, and and we weren't surprised because we weren't invited to the Commercial Radio Awards. It was nothing new for us not to be invited.
No,
to
we've been shown a lot of
thing.
disrespect here at the station. No one respects Triple M, even though it is the most modern and digital of all stations of all time. No one respects us, but we're bringing it up there. And while we were complaining about not getting invited to the Christmas party, our boss, who is when we say our boss, what we really mean is like the boss of all of the radio stations that live here.
Yes.
So the boss's boss's boss comes into the studio, and I almost cried. I was a little bit scared.
I thought we were about to get ejected out of here. Like, boys, you thought you weren't invited. Now you're not even invited to work here.
Because he was running. You couldn't see because I can see out the window, but he came in really fast in the door and he was looking me right in the eyes. I thought he was going to eject us, but he just came and really aggressively showed us some respect by inviting us to the Christmas party.
Yeah, so that was one of the most aggressive invites I've ever gotten. I don't really feel invited. I feel like now I'm being forced to come.
Yeah,
He's like, mate, it was on air now. I don't know. But we did find out the reason why we didn't think we were invited. So it turns out we were invited all along, and it's because Lewis and I still haven't logged into our staff emails yet.
Yeah, we've
been here for 6 weeks.
And we don't know how to use the staff emails because no one set us up. Dave, if you're still listening, could you come down and set us up with our staff emails? We don't know how it works. Just get someone onto it, mate. Just come in while live or on air.
Yeah.
Fix these emails
You could call IT now. That'd be great. We could just wrap this up by the song. So, yeah, apparently we did we get invited, but obviously we didn't receive the email.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So we'll just get ourselves set up with the emails, and then hopefully we'll get invited to the Acras next year.
At the party, hopefully, maybe that's where we missed our invite for the Acras. But hopefully, at the party, maybe we should do some kind of apology speech saying, "Hey all, sorry for the disrespect that we've shown you over at Triple M Modern Digital. Cheers for the invite. Next year, let's make it less aggressive."
Yeah, but we will really aggressively apologise. We'll follow Dave's lead on everything.
We'll charge in and grab a mic. And
Oi, I'm really sorry about that. Luke and Lewis for lunch, and if you have an ABN number, you better watch out because today we're doing this. Businesses exposed. You've been a naughty business. So,
that's right, businesses exposed. This is, as Lewis said, if you are a business that operates in and or around Australia particularly, watch out.
Everyone's ducking.
Lewis exposes businesses on this show on the regular.
Yes.
And you don't hold back, by the way. And he doesn't go to the local businesses. He punches up. You do corporations.
Yeah. I'll do anyone. I'll punch a local business in the teeth. I don't care. I don't give a hoot. I'll do whatever I want. All right? This is businesses exposed, not big business exposed. Okay.
But you went at Macca's one day, didn't you?
Yeah, I'll take down a multinational. Tomorrow I might take down a mum and pop store. I don't care. If you need exposing, I'm going to do it. So today,
who's going to cop the wrath today?
Village Cinemas.
Oh, that's a pretty big one.
Yeah. So Village Cinemas, they're advertising a new type of cinema called V Junior. It's for children. So what it is, they're touting it as it's actually a pretty good idea. I'll give them that before they get exposed and brutalized and they lose all their shareholders. What they do is they build like a normal movie cinema.
Just going to stop you there. I don't think any business has actually yet been directly affected profit-wise by this segment.
Look, you don't want to be exposed next, all right, mate? You've got to shut your mouth. I know you've got an ABN. I'll ruin you, okay? Show some respect.
That's true. I actually do own the entity of Luke Kidgel, so come at me, big guy.
So this new V Junior Cinemas, they've got it's for really young kids that don't have the attention span to watch a whole movie. So you can run around and it won't disturb anyone. They've got slides and bean bags, all that kind of stuff. It's designed for kids. But here's the thing. They say it's designed for kids by kids. So big claim saying that a cinema has been designed by children.
Like the architecture?
Yeah, the architecture of the cinema. So, but here's the thing, Luke. It takes at least 10 years to finish high school, if you drop out in year 10, and then it takes 7 years to get an architecture degree. So you're 18. So there's no way that children could have designed that cinema.
Oh my God, I'm so exposed.
I'm sorry, had to do it to
You
you,
got
Village
him.
Cinemas. I got him. There's no, and also, here's another one. Child labour is illegal. Hit it again, Michael.
Oh my God, I'm so exposed. I don't think there was like an infant or even like say even a grade sixer, like a 12-year-old kid throwing out ideas in the boardroom. Just like, oh, you know what else I want? Like chewing gum, just spitting ideas to big corporate executives.
Yeah.
That didn't happen.
No, you can't have child labour. You can't just advertise, oh yeah, we paid children to make this for us.
Yeah.
That's illegal as.
Also, kids have the attention span of like, me. So,
Yeah. Dude, they're building a cinema because they don't have the attention span to watch a movie. If they can't even watch a movie, how are they going to focus on designing a cinema?
So what's in the cinema? Just toys and stuff.
It's literally just there's a movie playing,
And
but
beanbags
they'll
and
be
stuff.
more. They'll have more fun doing other things.
Right.
That's the idea. I think it's for parents to go into a really loud room and hate themselves.
Right. Well, you know what? It's good for other cinema goers who just want to see a movie in peace and quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not designed by kids.
Oh,
so
no.
sorry about that, Village Cinemas. I expect V Junior to be closed within the week.
Wouldn't want to work for Village right now. I don't think they have an ABN anymore. They're
No,
done.
I
They're
just
dusted.
confiscated it, ripped it up. But that brings us to the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. So we will be back tomorrow. If you have any suggestions for what I should do on Schoolies for Luke to organise, please do hit us up on Facebook or Instagram. We're all over social media.
What
Let
do you
us know.
want to see Lewis doing during his partying this week? How do you want him to party?
Yeah, hard.
What?
You want to party hard.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Cool. I thought you said part, not hard.
No.
And
no.
I was like, you just started saying party, and you're
No,
partying
no.
so hard you forgot the why.
No, I'm not going to partly party.
All right.
That's the end of the show with that ripper joke. This is Luke and Lewis for lunch. We'll see you tomorrow.